What's going on? What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? Let's see who's on here real quick. Let me set this up. Who's on here? Who's on here? Let me share. I'm gonna share this on my page real quick, and then we'll go from there. Apologize. I was late. I do apologize, guys. I just got off the phone with this lady who has three brand new iPhone 10s Maxes, and she was an older lady, and it she could not explain exactly what she had. So it took a while to actually you know um get it out of her of what it was and how many gigabytes. So I was trying to get her to meet up at a time, but she wanted me to give her a price and all that. So it took a while, but I'm here. Just want to do a quick live video for you guys. Um, you know, and just talk to you guys. I know I haven't really been active on YouTube that much, but man, I've been so busy. I'm so busy. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I don't know how I do it. I don't know how I do it, but um, I kid you not. I went to bed last night or this morning at 4, around like 4:15. Crash right, and woke up. I don't use an alarm at all. I just usually wake up. Woke up at 7 and got up and went through my day. What's up, Devin? If you had an investor that would allow you to start off with 1,000, how would you go about it? Flipping, of course. Phones, of course. Um, iPhones, iPhone 6s, iPhone 7s. I try to flip unlock locally, get that capital up, and go from there. If you guys have not ever had this before, 0 calorie tea from Walmart, best thing ever made. What's up? What's up, Rico? K Foston, what's up? So you guys can ask your questions again. Like I said, guys, I am like I just I don't know how I'm doing it, but I'm running on E right now. I'm trying to stay as enthusiastic as possible, but I did want to talk to you guys. Just I've been getting a lot of messages today. Um, Weird, a lot of different messages about stuff that I don't like to talk about, but people are messaging me things and like stuff going on in the phone flipping community that um, I'll touch on it a little bit, but I'll probably touch on it at the end of this all. But some stuff's going on, and I honestly don't even know. Do you yourself do repairs or outsource? I don't repair at all. I get a cracked screen phone, I sell it as is. Let me give you guys an example. If I have one, I don't have a cracked screen phone laying on the ground, but yeah. So that's that. Let me share this real quick. We got 6 people on here. Who else is on here? If you're on here, just say what's up. Yeah, so I got like I gotta I'm gonna meet the lady at around like 7. It's 4:12 right now, but she was being hard as far as like not wanting to do anything until I gave her a price. You know, I wanted to get her down there so I could actually see what it was. I don't want her to say it was a 10s Max and get there and it's a freaking 6 plus. Like I'm still gonna buy it, but you know, do you shut your iPhone before you're selling them? Yeah, I always reset them, and I take especially when I sell them locally, I take them through the process, the entire process, the setup process, putting their SIM card in there, making a test call, test text message, have them browse the internet. I do everything that I can to ensure them that the phone works. I don't want them coming back like a couple days later saying, "Hey, the phone's not working." I want to go through the entire process first with them, um, so it won't be no confusion or anything like that. So that's what I do. Even in as far as eBay, I'm gonna it's already factory reset it before I buy it. I don't do anything with the phones, so I usually just turn them off and then you know package them up and go from there. But locally, of course, I always reset them and do all that. Raydu, what's up? Raydu Miron. Is that how you say your name? You guys can ask questions. You guys can ask questions. This is the time to ask questions. 12 people on here, 2 likes. Can we get that to five? 5 likes really quick. Um, Actually gonna make a video for you guys. I was gonna do it today. I just didn't have much time. But um, a strategy that I did this or last year, the end of last year, to make some good money. So I'm gonna give you guys this strategy. Um, it's not a strategy that's gonna affect me at all. But if I tell you guys, but I'm gonna let you guys just know it and then run with it. Whatever you guys want to do with that strategy that I'm going to give you guys for the video, the upcoming video, you guys go for that. Did you take Dave's course? No, I never took a course on phone flipping. I've been doing it for a while, so I have my own course, but I've never taken a course at all. Do you post a lot of ads on Facebook? Since I'm from the UK, we don't have Craigslist. So yeah, I do. So most of my leads come from Facebook. Whether it's as of right now, it's been Facebook groups. Marketplace has been a pain, and that's that. The Borshman, what's up? What's up? I already know what the trick is. I feel like you probably do. You probably do. If you guys follow me like on Macari, um, or just I don't know in general, like on Facebook, you kind of know. You probably should know what it is, but it worked. It worked like crazy, and I'm gonna do it this year as well. How do I start if I live in Australia? I believe it's the same way. I've talked to some people from Australia. I believe it's all the same way. It's it's different apps, but it's essentially the same thing. Buy low, resell high. Um, I don't know if Australia has the different platforms that we have. And if not, I'm sure there are some apps that you can, like some buy sell apps you can, advertise on. Facebook, of course. There's Facebook groups everywhere in the world. I'm sure there's a bunch in Australia where you live, and you can make it work. You're gonna lower your course price again. I missed it and didn't realize how much it actually was. The course is only $97 a month, so it's a subscription base now. I know the Teachable site says 1,997. That's because I have my information there still, like my course is there, but I don't want anybody buying from that platform. So I had that ridiculously high price. Yeah, 2 grand for a phone flipping course is way too much, but it's subscription based. So it's $97 to get in. You get all the information there. And then you can do whatever you want. You can stay in it, you can get out of it. It's up to you. How do you meet up with people if you don't have a car? So when I first started, I didn't have a car. Actually, my parents drove me around to pick up phones, and if that didn't work, I walked to the nearest Starbucks, McDonald's, and met them. Even parking lot. When I first started, I wasn't the smartest when it came to um, taking like precaution. So I met in like parking lots and stuff like that, which I don't advise anybody to do. Do not meet in parking lots. But I did that. Don't do it, guys. People are getting crazier by the day. Do you flip other devices other than phones and tablets? Yeah, so I do Apple Watches. I'm starting to get into like some of the small electronics, maybe speakers, like brand new speakers, never been used. Um, like if I'm gonna go small electronics like that, I'm gonna go brand new, never used. So I actually gotta make an ad today on like make an ad on my phone about uh the like small electronics and stuff like that. So I am gonna go that route for sure. If anybody's interested in MacBooks, I have some starting at 370. What's up, folks? What's up, Daryl? Do new students have to sign up for eBay and other apps from scratch? Yeah, so if you don't have eBay, uh, you probably should get it now. You know, and yeah, so if you're new, I mean eBay, Macari, OfferUp, you're gonna need to sign up with all those apps just to make it effective. Just to maximize your potential on what you can make and what you can do in the business. So yeah, you do have to make those. Well, good question. How do you see your brand a year from now? Okay, that's a very good question. So again, I don't know if I've talked to a couple people about this. I talked to you guys about this, I believe, in a couple previous videos. But I want to lean towards buying brand new, um, and that's pretty much it. Like just buying a bunch of brand new phones, shipping them off, like mail in. So bringing them in, shipping them off, bringing them in, shipping them off. I just feel like that's easier. It takes less time. Brand new phones are brand new phones. You look at it, you check the IMEI number, make sure the warranty is what it is, and you're good to go. That's pretty much it. Um, and it's less work for me because I'm not running around buying phones all day. So that's the goal for Smoove Wireless, which is my actual phone flipping business name. So that's that. I could talk a lot more about that, but I'll probably make a different video about that one. Phone flipping good in the UK? Yes, it is. Super Zombie, how do you sell on eBay if you're under 18? PayPal doesn't accept your information because you're underage. Talk to your parents, have them set up an account, let them know what you want to do. Hopefully, they will understand. Any ideas on phone flipping in the UK as we don't have things like Macari? You have Facebook groups. I know people are killing it in UK. I have a couple students in the UK, and they're doing well. So um, you definitely can make it work. I'm looking over here because I can see the messages better. I mean, they like disappear on my phone, so I'm not just like surfing the web or anything. Is this your main source of income? Yes, it is for now. It's my main source. Yeah, for now, So I have some things that I just started doing, and maybe that'll take over. We'll see. I ran into you on Macari. Yeah, I actually get a lot of messages on Macari. It's weird because I'm on Macari, offering prices to people, and buying their phones. That's what I do. I get mail-ins from Macari, and a lot of people are like, "Hey, is this SmooveFlipper?" And it's a good thing and a bad thing because I'm like, dang, I can't like lowball you too much because you know who I am. But that usually happens a lot. Where are you? Okay, hold on, that's not for me. Where would you source brand new phones? So different area, different states. Just try to kind of build like a supplier list, I guess you can call it. Just really deal with like three or four suppliers who buy in their area to sell to me. So that's pretty much the goal. Um, and that's it. Okay, let's see. Guys, we only have 7 likes. Come on, 20 people watching. Let's get at least 15 likes. At least 15. Come on. Um, so do you buy secondhand phones and sell it higher, or do you buy fresh new phones and sell it higher? So both. So both can. So um, if somebody comes to me with a used phone, I'm gonna buy it at a low price to where I can make a profit on it. And same with new. I'm gonna buy at a price where I can make a profit on it. So either or, new, used, and even crack screen phones. Crack screen phones work well. Have you built your brand to the point where people pay higher prices for phones because they trust you and your brand? And how do you get to that point? So yeah, I mean, so I've been doing this total of 9 years. I've been here in Idaho since 2014. So um, it'll be 5 years in like August, like officially 5 years. So it's gotten to a point where I'll be on Facebook and I'll get tagged in a couple of groups of people looking for phones. Hey, I'm looking for an iPhone 7 Plus. People will tag me and say, hey, this guy's a trustworthy seller, um, and then usually that right there helps out a lot. I don't tend to charge too much for my devices anyway, but that does help the having that local presence and people actually knowing what you do. It helps when they're sending people your way. Like a lady yesterday, she was looking for an A plus, um, and I didn't have an A plus at the time, but I told her, I said, hey, I'm a trustworthy seller. I've been selling phones here for a while. You can check. Um, I can get one for you, and sell it to you like that. And she was all for it. She said she can wait and all that. So it does help. It does help. It does help your business when you do have that presence and your brand is pretty much out there a lot. So I do, I have business cards. I pass them all the time. Um, and that's very important, especially for local in general, for just local sales in general or buying. It's important to have that brand. Um, when's the best time to ask for the IMEI? After they accepted your price, I feel like that's the best time. Appraise it as you know clean, unless they say, hey, it's not paid off. Then you can go ahead and appraise it as bad. But appraise it as clean. When they say yeah to your price, and then you ask for the IMEI, it's kind of like they don't really care. They're gonna get rid of it anyway, and they're just like, I'm only thinking about the cash offer you offer me. I don't really care about the IMEI number. Sometimes you do it too early, and they're like, why do you need the IMEI for? And they're like, some people say, yo, you can hack me. I don't want to give you the IMEI. So, give them that price. When they accept, you ask for the IMEI. Let's see. Do you give away free accessories with your phones? And you sell on eBay, for example, cases and chargers. So local, I do that. Local, I make sure I have a charger with it, just because people are pretty weird about that. Um, you know, they won't pay. Like, you can go get a charger for cheap, but they won't pay. Let's say I want 350 for it. They'll offer me 330 and be like, hey, it's because it doesn't have a charger. And I'm like, all right, 340. You have $10 to go get you a charger, a little cheap charger somewhere, and they're still not wanting to do it because I don't know what reason, but having accessories when you're shipping, or excuse me, when you're selling locally is important. It just looks better. Have you got your package back that the post office lost? Key, no, I have not. I know some of you guys don't know, but USPS lost my package, um, and this is a package that was valued at a little over $8,000. So um, I'm out 8 grand right now, and it is what it is, guys. I mean, I'm still trying to fight it, I guess you could say, but I mean, at this point, I'm kind of just moving forward. It sucks, but you know, for those who don't know, that's what happened. What year did you quit your job to do this full time? So, um, when did I quit my job? So I worked at the YMCA last. That was an internship from my college that turned into a job. Worked there a year and just decided to. I worked there a year while I was phone flipping. I only worked there because I enjoy what I did. I was like doing different like camps with like kids and stuff like that, doing field trips and all that, which I enjoyed. I really did enjoy it. But it got to the point where I didn't have enough time at the end of the day. So I would try to do everything towards the evening. So I would get out at like, let's say like 5 o'clock, and try to get all my phone pickups, all my phone sales from 5 to like 10. And it just didn't work out. So I ended up just like quitting. I guess you can say quitting. I gave them a notice, but that's that. Let's see. Where do you buy new phones? People just come to you with new phones. They get them from the carrier shop, and usually they're not paid off. They're just down payment put on it, and that's it. 28 folks watching and 9 likes. Come on, guys. Come on, help me out. YouTube is like not ranking my videos, so um, the more likes, it helps me out a lot. So I do appreciate those when you guys do like the videos. I do. Let's see. Let's see. What are some ways to decrease the price of a phone if people are asking too much and they don't understand the value of the phone? So If they're asking too much, like for me, if they're asking like $400 for an iPhone 6s, I just suddenly lose interest in that deal just because I'm just like, this is very unrealistic. But I've had times where they said, "Hey, I want 400 for my 7 Plus," and I was like, "Look, I'll give you 230, and I can meet you right now," and they take it. So you can go that route and try to get them to meet you as fast as you can, or you can offer a little bit higher. For the most part, a lot of things are based off of condition. When I'm there, like let's say I make the deal, we meet up. The phone they said it was in excellent condition is not. Then for that, I will drop the price on them when I'm there. My intentions aren't to drop the price on them. I only do it when um, they don't tell the entire truth of the device. If it has a little crack on it and they didn't mention the crack, then yeah, I'm gonna drop the price on them. But when it comes to negotiating, um, I'm just honest. Give them your offer. It's kind of like take it or leave it. I'm at a point where, and I feel like all you guys should be at this point, whether you're starting off or you're in this like 3 or 4 years. I try my best, or this is how I think. I don't need the phone. At the end of the day, I don't need to buy your phone, and that's just how I am. I'm not like nickel and diamond and like just trying to make this deal go. And I'm like, I'm only gonna make $25, but I want to buy a phone so bad. My position right now, I don't need to do that. You know, if you have $15 to your name and you're trying to get like a $20 profit, then yeah, that makes sense. You have to start somewhere. But if you are doing this and you have a good amount of capital to start with, or you're working with a good amount of capital, then they're just haggling them and trying to get that deal, and taking like $25 profit is just not worth it. All right. Um, I have brand new inbox authentic 6 feet chargers, timber glass. How do I get to the point where people come to me to purchase accessories as well? Like you list phones on marketplace and groups and everywhere else. List your accessories, list your charging cables. Same thing. Did you insure it? Man, I didn't. I didn't insure that package, man. USPS only insures 5 grand. That's the max that they insure. And honestly, I haven't I haven't insured like the last like 8 packages that I sent to my buyer. That's just because it just started to get out of hand to where like insurance costs a lot. Insurance was like $200 sometimes, with the box I was shipping it in, and that took a lot from the profits. Um, but I'm not. I think nowadays I'm gonna go with a different carrier for the big shipments. Like USPS is fine for like Macari and eBay, but if I'm going big shipments, I might go FedEx. I feel like they're a little more alert when it comes to packages. But as far as that package, guys, I'm like 92% sure that somebody stole it. Like I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, I'm going through like an investigation right now, where I'm talking to somebody who's actually in the whole investigation process. They're like the police pretty much, with the packages, and I don't know. It just doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem right, as far as what happened. You know, where do you post your ads? Craigslist, OfferUp. Where else? Facebook groups, Marketplace. That's pretty much it. Let me see. Is it smart to just target iPhone 6 in the beginning? You just have to target what based off of your capital. If you only have like $200, then it wouldn't make sense for you to say, "Hey, I'm buying 10s Maxes," because you're probably not going to get one for $200. It can happen, but you're probably not. Um, but yeah, yeah, based off of what your capital is, it's important that you buy what you can afford, right? How much should you buy iPhone 7 for? And how much should you sell it for? Only Shrek. Okay, this is the question. Um, you know, I know we all start somewhere, guys, but I don't like to answer these type of questions because I feel like you guys aren't learning. I'm gonna show you real quick, or I'm gonna explain it real quick. Only Shrek. So when you are appraising a phone, you're gonna go on eBay. You're gonna search that exact phone up, iPhone 7, let's say 32 gigabytes, unlocked, clean ESN, no cracks. You're gonna search that up. You're going to filter the results, and you're gonna go to sold listings. Go to the listings. Go to the most recent sold listings because we don't care about phones that sold back in last year December. We care about now. That's the market now, and then you kind of find a pattern of what they're selling for. So you see like $200, $200, $200, and then you see like 170, 180. Then you know they're selling that range. So then that's how you do it. That's how you appraise a phone. And then you obviously take out your expenses because you have to ship, you have shipping expenses, and you have um, um, PayPal, eBay, all that stuff. What's up, Benny? What did I walk into? You walked into me explaining that I think somebody stole my package. Yeah, that's what you walked into. What's the most three most useful brand tips you can give? Brand tips, like to like expand your brand. I know for me, what happened. Um, for me, like what happened or what works for me is just providing good customer service. Like that's the most important part of it. If the person you're buying from or selling to has a good experience, then they're gonna recommend you to other people. And then obviously, I think, in my opinion, word of mouth is more important than anything, more important than paid ads, all that. Because if people refer you, it just keeps going. It just keeps going. It's just free advertising. People just referring you and saying, "Hey, I sold a phone to this guy last week. You can sell your phone to this guy," and then they message you. And that's to me, that's the best way to do it. Um, word of mouth, and then just putting yourself out there, getting out there, man. Um, just getting out there and letting everybody know what you do. Is this thing our friend told me about? Yeah, Benny, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know what happened, but um, it's gone. It's gone. I think I know what happened, but I'll save that until it's all finished. How can I keep my Craigslist ads up? Pay for them. Pay for them. You know, it's for some reason nowadays people want to flag your ads. It's happened before in the past, but I feel like nowadays it's just crazy where people are just like, they're just going crazy with the flag. They're even offering services where you can flag other people's ads, and it's kind of ruining like the whole phone flipping. You know, it's not, I'm not ruining it, but like basically there's a couple people who can mess things up. I don't see anybody in my area as competition. I feel like we can all work together to make money. That's just how I do it. I make that clear with everybody that I encounter who flips phones in my area. You have phones to sell me, sell me. If I have phones that you can buy from me, I'm gonna sell them to you. That's it. I'm not flagging your ads. But some people who don't understand that do it, and then they kind of just ruin it for like those who don't even like. For me, I don't flag ads at all. I don't even touch anybody's ads. But I get my ads flagged on Craigslist if I do free ads because somebody out there is not understanding that we all can work together and make money. Let's see. You should ask your buyer if it's okay to leave file an iPhone on one phone so that the package gets lost or so you could track it. I mean that's a good idea. Like, but you gotta realize the guy that I deal with, he buys a ton of phones. I don't want to put him through all that work or the extra work, or me having to make sure the phone is delivered and then letting him know what all the different stuff is and say, hey, let me take it off. To me, it's just too much work. It's a good idea though, Andy. If you're dealing with somebody like who doesn't buy in large quantity like this guy does, then that might be a good option. Just to prevent that. But that's the whole point of USPS. You got to trust them to deliver your package in one piece. Uh, Firas, I don't sell all my phones to my buyer. Most of them go there, but as far as finding a wholesale buyer, I'm telling you guys, they find you. They just find you. It's weird that you might just randomly get a message one day and like, hey, I can buy your phones at this price, and they send you a price sheet. They go through PayPal, everything's all secure, and there's your buyer. So that's how most of the time it happens to me like that for like my beginning buyers. Like now, I think now I met my buyer on Facebook, so that's that. But trying to sell an XR 128 gigabytes locally, 620 people not really interested. The raw man, what is the carrier? That plays a big part. If it's not unlocked, people nowadays don't they like unlocked phones because they want to be able to take their phone overseas. They want to be able to take their phone to a different carrier if they please, and that's it. People think lock phone. I mean, lock phones are not bad, but if they're unlocked, they're a lot better. And if it is unlocked, like you just mentioned, then you might want to drop the price. You think that Craigslist has enough buzz for paid ads to be worth it? It all depends on your area. Go on your cell phones by dealer section and see who's posting. If people are posting, then it's obviously working. If you don't see any posts, then you might want to think twice about it. But if like you see like 15 pages of just paid ads, then it works. Then it just works. People aren't going to be putting out money on ads and advertising if it didn't work. Let's see. Could you give me an example? Okay. Here in Houston, you can't put up free ads. Yeah. So like the big cities, like when I was in San Diego, um, my offer up ads would get like removed in like 2 minutes. People like were literally on there just flagging stuff. And the bigger cities are harder to get those ads to stick. So you got to go paid. You got to go paid. At the end of the day, you're paying $3 for an ad. That ad can make you $50. You just made that money back. You know. Do you recommend using SickW to find out whether the phone is blacklisted, lost or stolen? Julio, yeah, SickW is a good site. There's a lot of different sites you guys can use. I know SickW is like the most popular one throughout like the phone flipping industry, like the groups, all that different stuff. That is like the most popular one. You got money you need to get into real estate. The ramen. Actually, I just started my first marketing campaign yesterday. In real estate. So I am getting started in real estate. But yeah, that's that. I'll probably have a video for that. Hopefully I can make a deal within the next couple months. I'm hoping weeks, but I gotta be patient. Do you run paid Facebook ads? I do. So like I don't run them like that, like crazy. I don't like that's not my main source, but I do run paid ads through my page. And that's just to like, I guess you can say I get phones from there, but it's all for like branding purposes. Like honestly, like, I'm buying phones through there. I'm not gonna lie to you because I am buying phones through my paid ads. But when people are constantly seeing your ad, that's gonna be in their head. Smooth wireless, smooth wireless. Um, he's buying phones. This company's buying phones. So then that it's going to be stuck in your head. So you see the same ad over and over again. You see somebody ask a question, "Hey, I want to sell my phone," or "Hey, where can I buy a phone?" That's the first thing they're going to think. Here, let me tag this guy really quick. Smooth wireless. He could buy them. So that's what it is. Makes sense since you to build your brand and grow. So yeah. You can go. I mean, free works in my opinion just as good. Like the groups. If you utilize the groups well and you just don't like spam it, you make sure you post them at the right times. You have to have all that down, but just as effective, just as effective. All right. Let's see. Any more questions? Any more questions? When you first started, what type of phone should you target? That's based off of your budget. Based off of your budget. Again, if you have $100, then it wouldn't be smart for you to go out and try to buy an iPhone 10s Max. You know, um, I usually tell people, cracked iPhones sell. They sell fast, so that you can turn your money fast with cracked iPhones. Um, and that's like my number one like tip for you guys just starting. Do you ever buy carrier lock phones then unlock them? Yeah, all the time. Do you sell Amazon too? Hong Tran, I did. I used to sell Amazon. Um, got banned. Got banned for just being irresponsible, just like thinking about the money and like not having a plan. So I did get banned from, I sold, I think the best month I did was 10 grand a month. That was in sales. So the profit was like three. But, um, you know, after that I got banned. So thoughts on buying lost stolen devices? Don't buy them. Don't buy lost and stolen. That's it's like somebody say, "Hey man, I just stole this iPhone X. You want it? I'll give it to you for $100." Tempting, but not worth it. At the end of the day, that stuff's not worth it. Um, you don't want to be at your house and get a knock on the door and it's three police officers waiting to arrest you because you bought a stolen phone. So don't do that. Do you sell Apple Watches as GPS only when it is financed? I haven't had a problem with like if it's GPS and cellular devices. I haven't had a problem with the finance ones, like them trying to take it to their carrier and they're saying, "Well, you can't use it because it's finance." Haven't had a problem, so I still sell them as clean. That's just how I'm doing it. Um, Facebook groups work. Just need to learn the activity of your area. So the raw man, this is the like one of the best tips I've heard in a while. Need to learn the activity of your area. Not every group in the area is the same. It's not. So you really have to understand like when are people posting, when is the group the most active, and that plays a big part of your leads. If you're getting those groups where the mornings are just really active in the group, you don't know why, but the morning time you're seeing a bunch of posts, you're seeing a bunch of people interacting with each other. Post in the morning, but when you figure out the activity of the groups you're dealing with and you're posting in, then that makes a big difference. That is a good tip right there. And I say that a lot, as far as like keeping track of like small things like that. It might seem small, but that's important. It's small, but it's like it can make a big difference. Sell on eBay to expose your item to a bigger audience. Cellular watch should be unlocked regardless. Correct, Benny. So yeah, that's why I don't have an issue really with selling them. How much did you charge for your shipping? Um, first class. I think it's like actually the prices went up. I think first class for me, I think under 8 ounces or 8 ounces and under is like $3.63. So not much. You're paying less than $5 a ship, just the phone, box and all that. I'd say like $7 to $10. So keep that in mind. Your logo on the wall looks lit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Let's get like a couple more questions. Couple more questions. Couple more. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. I'm doing a complete 2019 update of the course. Like all the videos that I have currently, I want to just make them, redo them. Um, you know, everything's gonna be different. Everything's gonna be different. So I'm excited about that. I know it's gonna take like weeks to finish, just because sometimes videos don't come out the way you want to come out, and then you have to redo them and all that. So it's gonna take a while, but I'm excited to relaunch all the new information that I have. And mail-ins are gonna be up there as far as the strategies to use, because you guys don't understand, mail-ins are like a big part of my business. How much money did you start with? $100. I'm gonna message you about your course. Really interested. Yeah, man. Like get in early, get in early. The best advice I can give you guys, because like it's gonna be crazy. Like I got so much. Macari in general has like changed changed the game. Um, and even OfferUp, even the shipping feature of offering up, that is changing the game as well. Once they become a little more protected, as far as like not so many, hey, pay me in Cash App, those kind of guys, then it'll be a lot better. But Macari is up there. Having trouble getting phones. I make offers on everything and credit. Any tips? What I can give you, Will, is just to follow up. Keep following up with people. Make sure you know yeah, we all want to make money, but if you're going on offering people prices on their listings, then you're probably not gonna make 120 bucks profit, 100 bucks. You might make 50 bucks. Settle with the 50. If they want 330 and you can sell it for 300 and you offer them 250, then go do that. Offer them 250, they take it, then go back and sell it for 300, 50 bucks. Mail in is wonderful. So yeah, so Benny's like I think all you do is really get mail-ins. He does the mail-ins a lot more than I do. Um, he's buying a lot of the new devices for sure. But yeah, mail-ins, and then being in a big city. Being in a big city is wonderful as well. Um, just because there's abundance of phones. There's just so many phones to buy. And it's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. But I've looked on like different place like Houston's, Miami, and there's phones everywhere. Like there's good deals. There's good deals there. So you could literally just be on marketplace for an hour, sitting at a Starbucks and just plan out, pickups. Have them come to you. Bam, bam, bam. Pick up like four phones in like an hour, and you're done for the day. You know, so you can do that. And yeah, man, I'm really I don't know if I'm gonna go to Texas or Arizona. Those are the two that I'm thinking right now to go to, like for like a week, maybe a week and a half. Just check out the market and all that. Um, what is a mail-in? Mail-in, so you buy a phone. So like we'll start off on Macari. So you buy a phone on Macari and they ship the phone to you. That's a mail-in. You're getting a phone mailed in, and it's good because you don't have to do anything. You can come back home from work or wherever you're coming from, and bam, you got package at the door. It's the phone you bought on Macari. You go ahead and open it up, check it out. If it's good, then just resell it. Uh, let's see. Watch out for mail-in. So, um, you gotta, when you're dealing with like people at, let's say, Facebook, like in the group, 'cause a lot of people in my groups, other phone flipping groups, they buy from each other. Like I don't allow it in my group because I just know how there are some bad apples in this industry, and I don't want like my group to be like ruined because people are doing shady stuff, like as far as buying and selling. But they still do it. But you want to make sure when you're buying, PayPal, invoice, do all that, do everything you need to do to stay protected. If they want to say Cash App or Venmo, then tell them no. First of all, no, or say, look, man, you could ship the phone to me. When it gets delivered, I'll check it out and then I'll pay you through that. They're probably not going to do it, so invoice is your best bet. Um, when you do these lives, I'm really liking it. Want to make sure I'm always here. So yeah, I enjoy the lives more than the actual like me making videos on topics. Just because I can interact with you guys. I like to interact and talk phone flipping and not be set onto one topic. And a lot of you guys have some good questions, and it just helps everybody who's watching. You know, I don't have to answer the question 20 times because you guys can just see it here and you guys got the answer. You should come to Arizona. Yeah, I'll come there, man. Arizona's the only thing I don't like about Arizona is it's just really hot and dry. Quality or quantity in terms of phones sold? Um, Quality as far as what? Like for me, like quantity, like the more phones you have, means more profit. You know, and I'm at a point where, like let's say like my first 2 years, like I was really trying to um, like max out my profit. I was really trying to max them out, and I was like I'd wait a couple days to make 120 on a phone. I could have sold it fast and made like 95, but my first 2 years I was doing that. But then I realized what like when you really start getting into it, um, you know, like turning over that cash is important. This is a cash business, so turning over that cash and not be stuck with 40 phones because you bought a bunch, but now you have to sit and wait till they sell because you want to maximize all your profits. Um, so I'm at a point where I'm just once I get phones, I'm sending them off. Get phones, sending them off. Get phones, listing it, selling it, sending it off. Um, not trying to get top dollar for them, but I know what they're worth. I know they're in the range of let's say 340 to 380. I might list it at 350 and might take 330. So it's all about to me. You just turning your money over fast. That's why it's called flipping. You're flipping fast. It's just let me see. Uh, what do you respond when someone denies your offer but you can't give them more? That's it. That's it. They don't want to take it. Let them know your offer is always on the table, and it'll be on the table for a couple of days. Let them know if anything changes. If anything changes, just say, message me if anything changes. That's pretty much it. All you gotta say. Um, and I realize, they they usually come back. They usually come back when you do that. You know, because they think you're gonna be like, okay, I'll give in, and then you give them what they want. But if you don't, they're gonna realize like, man, I just denied a $200 offer over $30 because they wanted 230, and they're gonna realize, man, it's not a good idea. Let me see. Can you simulate the negotiating process from someone messaging you on Facebook? So I actually have a video about that. I want to say I don't know. I don't want to mess the name up. A man. I don't know. A man. I'm gonna call you A man. Yeah. I have a video of going through a message on Facebook. Check that out. Do you ship them out yourself or have someone ship them for you? I ship everything out myself. Definitely my favorite flipper. I need me a smooth wireless T-shirt. That's funny. I was actually thinking about making some. If I do make some, I'll send you one. I'll send you one. But I was actually thinking about making some just like like doing a I buy phones, I buy iPhone shirt, wear it around with the logo on there. Um, you know, number on the back, number on the front. Just you're like a walking advertisement. And I'm all about that. What camera do you use for your setup for your videos? So I'm on my phone now, but I use this right here. If I can get it. Canon EOS M50. Not a bad camera. I like this camera. I don't know anything about cameras at all. It took me a while to actually like figure out how that worked, but I know like people were complaining about the quality of my video, like the actual like quality, and then the sound. So I was like, let me go buy a camera, or I didn't buy the camera, but got it as a gift. So let's see. All right, so this is going on for like I was initially gonna just do this for 30 minutes, but obviously we always go over. Anyways, so talk about this topic real quick about I get messages every single day from you guys, and I don't keep track of everybody as far as like other flippers, or I try to just kind of stay in my lane and just do what I was meant to do. I was here to like teach you guys how to flip phones. I enjoy teaching you guys how to flip phones, and that's it. Um, that's it. So when people message me about other things that are going on in the phone flipping community, like I'm a part of the community. I feel like I am part of the community, but I don't want to get caught up into all of that. Like that's just not me. I'm not big on like you know making videos about other people, and it just I don't know. I just don't like that. I don't like that for anybody to do that, to just make videos about other people, to the out to the public. If I have an issue with someone or anybody, then I'm gonna go directly to them and talk to them about it, because that's how adults handle things. But a lot of people are coming to me with these questions, and I just want to tell you guys right now that like I'm not a part of any of that. Like I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna make a video responding to people who have things to say. Like I really don't care, but just letting you guys know, that's just how it is. So if you guys want to send me a message about, hey, this person did this person said that, like, thanks for telling me that, but I don't care. All right. All right. That's why I wanted to get that out of the way, because I literally got like, I'm not even gonna lie, like 4 messages on Messenger on Facebook, and like 3 on Instagram. And I don't know what's going on, but with the community or whatever. But apparently, it's people are talking about each other. I don't know, but anyways, I'm gonna end it here. Just wanted to get that out the way. Just wanted to give you guys a little live Q&A. I enjoy these more than the actual videos. So, I mean, I might just do 1 or 2 a week, and then go about it that way. But if you guys have any topics of videos you want me to do, I'm not vlogging right now because it's cold outside. It's really cold out here in Idaho. It just snowed yesterday. It's like 32 degrees right now. So me being outside vlogging is the last thing I want to do. So that's that. But when spring comes in March and all that, I'll be vlogging for you guys. I'll be keeping you guys updated on my journey and all that. I know you guys do enjoy those vlogs as well. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys haven't liked the video yet, please do me a favor and like it. Just want to get YouTube's attention and let them know that to rank my videos, actually rank my videos, and we'll go from there. So